What's up, comic book fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast back with another action figure review. This time I'll be looking at the Hasbro Titan Hero Series 12-inch Spider-Man figure of the Green Goblin. Let's have a look at this figure's packaging. On the bottom front, we're treated to some really cool artwork of the Green Goblin. On the top front, we get open window packaging, and it says Green Goblin. On both sides, we get Green Goblin artwork. On the top, we get Spider-Man. On the back, we get some more stellar artwork of the Green Goblin, as well as a bio of the Green Goblin in 5 different languages. The English version says, "The Green Goblin wreaks high-tech havoc on New York City." And now let's bust this figure out of the package and see what's inside. Here's the figure free of the outer packaging, but still attached to the inner cardboard. And here we see Spider-Man's arch nemesis out of the package and ready to rumble. I must say, I think this is one of the best efforts from Hasbro with the Titan Hero series. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the details of this figure now. So let's go ahead and take a look at the lower body. Now, we knew there'd be no articulation at the knees. That's what you expect with Titan Heroes. I thought there might be articulation at the top of the boots, but I was wrong about that. There's no articulation until you get to the hips. However, there's lots of good detail, lots of good sculpting with the boots. Really like the way those look. You can see all that here. Yeah, that looks really good. I like the coloring. I also like this sculpting with the uniform here with the costume. All these lines that have been sculpted into the legs. That looks really good. So yeah, I would have liked a little bit of articulation here or at the ankles, but we don't get that. However, lots of good detail. Here's a closer look at the quadriceps, and I think the musculature is comic accurate. There's lots of good sculpting here on the green sections, and I like that color choice. This is really a fine level of sculpting for a $10 figure. In terms of articulation, you can get him to kick pretty far upward. That's really impressive. Can't get him to go back at all. It dead ends right here. However, you can get a good side kicking motion out here. So, while I do wish that the figure could step back, I do think that the lower body articulation is adequate. As we look at the rest of the torso, again, there continues to be lots of sculpted in wrinkles. I like the way that looks. The belt is okay. You can definitely feel the edges of it, so I'm appreciative of that. There's not a lot of detail on it. I do like the sculpted hood here. I mean, it looks like another layer. So they didn't go, the easy route and, just make this all like one piece. You actually do get the hood here. Maybe my favorite part of the back of this is that there's no port back here, and that makes me really happy. It makes me wonder what the Titan Hero line could have been without those ports, because I don't know how kids feel, but I know as a collector, never been a fan of those. But I have to say, overall, the torso, even though there's no articulation, now again, this is a $10 figure, so you really can't expect too much articulation. So there's no articulation in the lower torso. There's no ab crunching motion. However, lots of good sculpting, and I do like the color choice. Let's have a look at the arms now, and you get this continued sculpting with the green sections of the costume. Definitely like how that looks. More wrinkles sculpted into the glove. Now you get articulation at the top of the glove here. Now I wish that were an elbow joint, but I do appreciate the fact that you get a little articulation. This is a gripping hand. I'm not sure exactly what that's for since there are no accessories, but you do get good shoulder movement. It goes up about that high. I wish it would go up a little bit higher, but that's not bad. 360 degrees of rotation. So I have to appreciate what they did give us here. Here we see a close-up of the pumpkin bomb and lots of good detail on this. I'm really impressed. mean, it actually looks like a jack-o'-lantern. You can see, you know, the eyes and the mouth here. And like lots of good sculpting went into this. They could have just gone the easy route with this and just made it like an orange circle. But they actually did a really good job with this. You can see the stem right here. So I have to appreciate the work that went into this. Last but not least, we take a look at the head sculpt, and I'm very appreciative of what Hasbro did here. I mean, this is really good work for a $10 figure. You see all the individual teeth, this kind of unhinged, uneasy smile. I like the yellow in the eyes. The green and the purple complement each other very well here. Ears are very well done. You get all these, like, you know, wrinkles sculpted in here. Here's a look at the back. I thought that this piece may hinder the articulation of the head, but it really doesn't. You can move it back and forth very easily. No part of this catches. And I thought it may catch somewhere along here, but it really doesn't. You do get a little bit of resistance with the chin, so be careful there. But you actually can tilt the head up a little bit. There is a little bit of movement here. So I'm really impressed with this head sculpt. I think that Hasbro did just an excellent job here. For a $10 figure, this is about all that you can ask for. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this review, and please tell all of your friends about this channel. I would certainly appreciate it. And I'll be back with more comic book related content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.